Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video, I'm going to be doing some swatches and a little review on some new gel polish that I have bought. It's this brand here. I think it's pronounced like AIKKER or AIKKER. I'm not entirely sure. I have seen this brand about, but I've never actually tried any of their products. So this particular set popped up on Amazon, and the day that I bought it, it was actually on a deal. Normal full price it is £24, but I managed to get it for £18, so I couldn't resist a good deal. You know, it's a good £6 saving. It just had to be done. So as you can kind of see here, in this kit we have 20 colours, 2 base coats, 2 top coats, 1 glossy, 1 matte, and there's also a nail file in this kit. So for £18 it sounds like a really good deal. All of the bottles inside of the kit are 8ml. So I'm really excited to try these out. Like I said, I've never tried anything from this brand before. I've not really seen anyone using it either. I think I have seen them on Amazon before because the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've actually seen anyone using any of their products. So I'm really excited to try these out and see what they're like, because they could be completely awful or they could be really good. But that's what we're here to find out about today. So I'm going to dive in and let's have a look at this gel polish kit. So straight up, I'm going to say I really like the packaging, just simply because it's really nice and compact. It's literally arrived like that, but you can clearly see that they have squeezed it all into as small a packaging as they possibly can, which I always like. It's good for the environment not to be doing excessive packaging, so I do really like that. So this is what the bottles look like. They are nice glass bottles. They have got the logo and everything all printed onto them instead of a sticker, and they've also got these little windows. Unpolished by Aggie actually done a review on some Model 1's gel polish the other day, and she pointed out about the windows on there. I've never seen windows on gel polish before, because I typically either use I'm Elite or Beetle's gel polish. I have got a few other brands. I've got some Elite 99, I've got some Yukio, but I've not got any gel polish with these little windows, and they're really smart, aren't they? So I really like these bottles. I do like the fact they've got little windows. You can see the colour of the gel polish, which is always nice. On the back there we have got the ingredients, and we've also got the warning. So these ones have got a 12-month expiry date on them. Like I said, they all come in 8ml size bottles, which I think is alright considering how cheap they are. And they do look like alright gel polishes. They're not too thick, they're not too thin, so I'm very excited to try them and see what they're like and how they perform, how they cure, how pigmented they are, and all that lovely stuff. You get 20 colours in this set, and then you also get 2 base coats, which I think is really good. Most companies, you're lucky to get a base coat with some companies, but even if you do, typically it's only 1 bottle, so I like the fact they've put 2 in. And then we've also got a glossy top coat. And then we've also got a matte top coat as well. I'm really excited to see how the matte top coat is, because I always use Beetle's matte top coat. That is like my favourite. I'm excited to see how this one performs and how matte it really is. And then we've got this. They did say it's a file, but to me I sort of refer more to these as more like a buffing block. So they sort of got that more like a buffing block texture rather than a file. But it's 100/180 grit. And it seems pretty good. I've got another one very similar, it's just as chunky as this. Like I said, I use it as more like a buffing block, but I'm happy that they've put another one of those in. So far, first impressions, the packaging's really good because it's nice and compact, but it's also easy to get all the products out. I really like the packaging of the bottles as well, because they're glass bottles. The labels are printed onto the bottles rather than paper, and they have those cute little windows. They're good sized bottles because they're 8ml. I think my Beetle's gel polish I typically buy is only 5ml, so these ones are slightly bigger, which I'm happy enough with, because Beetles last me a long time anyway, so the fact these are 8ml will last me even longer. I'm going to pop an image up now and show you guys the Amazon picture, because on the Amazon picture they do all have names, as you can see here, so we've got a number and a name. Unfortunately they don't have the names or the numbers on the bottles themselves, but they have put them in order, so I can tell you guys which number, what name they are as we go along. That's one downfall, so I do quite like to have names and numbers on bottles, just so it's easier for me to sort of let you guys know what I'm using. Regardless, so far I'm happy and the first impressions is good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out the base coat first. I'm not going to base coat all the swatch sticks because I just find that's a waste. Personally, I only really use base coat on like real people. I don't really bother with swatch sticks, but I'm going to do it just on one just to see what it's like. You know, it is a base coat. I always say this, I never have a lot to say about a base coat. In my opinion, as long as it cures nicely and the consistency is good and it applies evenly, I don't have no beef with it. Like, a base coat's a base coat. I don't really find it that exciting. But we're gonna go in anyway and give it a good go. Just see what it's like. But I really like the consistency of that. I can say that. It's like, it's not too thick. I don't like a really thick base coat. I like quite a runny one because it evens out so beautifully and so nicely. It just has that typical sort of base coat smell. It's not too strong or anything. It's just a normal base coat, really. That's weird. Oh, do you know what I've gone and done? I've gone and put the bloody glossy top coat on first. Okay, that was a fail. So yeah, that's me being the idiot I am. But I can confirm that the top coat is non-wipe. This one is definitely a base coat. Similar sort of consistency to the top coat. It applies just about the same. Yeah, that confused me then because I was touching it and I was like, it's not sticky. And obviously a base coat is meant to be sticky. Yep, that applies nicely. Like I said, it's not too thick, it's not too runny. So it just sort of smooths out quite nicely. And like I said, with the top coat, it just has that typical smell. It's not too strong or anything, just a typical smell. But yeah, that one is actually the base coat. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely the base coat, as you can see. It is pretty damn sticky. Probably shouldn't really be dabbing my fingers all over it, but just sort of show it is sticky. A base coat is meant to be sticky, so I'm going to go in with some colour now anyway. So this is number 1 and it's called Advanced Grey. So I'm excited to see what these are like and how they perform. I feel like £18 I paid for this kit with like basically 25 different products in is super affordable. So let's go in. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, not bad for a first coat, I suppose. For a first coat, I'm pretty impressed with that actually. I can sort of see, like, when my hand's underneath it, it goes really nice and opaque. When you sort of remove it, you can see it sort of goes a bit lighter because it's ever so slightly sheer, but for a first coat, that is pretty damn good. That's definitely very pigmented. Okay, so that is cured for 30 seconds. So just as I normally do when I'm doing swatches of new gel polish, I will do half and half a top coat. So I'm just going to apply a glossy top coat and then I will apply matte top coat on half of the swatch stick just so we can sort of compare them between glossy and matte. I'm very curious as to how this matte top coat is going to be because some of them are just really weird. They're just sort of more like a satin finish than a matte finish. And I like a true matte top coat, so I'm definitely quite curious to see what this one's going to be like. But yeah, I'm just going to back up my lamp again for another 30 seconds. Okay, so I did initially give that 30 seconds, but then I looked at it and was like, nah, it just didn't quite look like it was cured enough. It's still very glossy. So I whacked in for another 30 seconds, and that's definitely mattified quite a bit more. So we've got the glossy and the matte. It don't look too bad. I'm going to go ahead and do my thumbnail with the matte top coat just to sort of see what it's like on there. Okay, so you will just have to ignore the state of my nails. I really need to redo them because, as you can see, they are graying out quite a bit and they're just sloppy as hell. But it's definitely mattified it. There definitely isn't no gloss going on there. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Okay, so next we are going in with number 2, which is called Nude Nectar. This one seems a little bit more thicker than that first one. There we go, that's a nice colour. Number 3 called Creamy Grey. This is number 4 called Lady Black. That's definitely a little bit on the sheer side and will need at least another coat. Number 5, Elegant White. Not bad at all. So we do have quite a lot of sort of shimmery sparkly ones in this one. This one is a Vogue Silver, number 6. This is number 7, which is Shimmer Silver. Number 8, Shimmer White. This looks beautiful. Number 9, Girl Pink. Number 10, Nude Melon. Number 11, Carmine Rose. Number 12, Ripe Pomelo. Number 13, Highlight Brown. Number 14, Champagne. Number 15, Starry Sky. Number 16 is Charming Mauve. Oh, wow. Number 17 is Berry Grape. Don't know how I feel about that one. It's a very, very, very lumpy. It's a gorgeous colour, but it's just really lumpy. This is number 18, Navy Blue. This is number 19, which is Emeralds. And lastly, we've got number 20, which is Grapevine. Okay, so again, this is the range of colours in this set. As you saw, like a lot of them are really sparkly ones. That's kind of what called out to me in this set anyway. So we got number 1, nice grey. Number 2, sort of like a pinky nude. Got number 3, which is kind of like a creamy, sort of pinky tone grey kind of colour. We've got black. We have got white, which somehow has got a bit messy. We've got silver. There's quite a fine silver, sort of shimmery one, that one. And then we've got this sort of scattered glitter silver. We've got shimmer white there. That's one of my favourites. We've got this one here, which is sort of like a sheer jelly pink with silver and pink glitter in there. We've got another pinky nudie type one, but it's got like a gold sort of shimmer to it. It's very subtle, but it is there. We've got this kind of like rose gold shimmery one. This one I really like. It's sort of like a brownie sort of red colour, but it's got like blue, gold and sort of reddy pink glitter in there. I really like that one. This one here is sort of very similar, but like a deeper brown. This one is Champagne with sort of blue, sort of blacky particles in there again. This one's called Starry Night. And it's very silvery, sort of blue shimmery. Very nice. This is the mauve one. This one I was literally like, wow, when I swatched that, because I wasn't expecting it after the others. It was really nice. This one, as nice a colour as it is, like I really like that purple colour. It's really lumpy, which obviously makes it hard to get an even coat. We've got navy blue, which I really, really, really like. We've got this one here called Emeralds, very deep sort of green colour. And then we've got the Grapevine, which obviously I love. It's red sparkle. Okay, so my opinion on them. So non-shimmery ones like the grey and the nude pinks and that, I think are really good. The white was very impressive for one coat. The black, on the other hand, was a little bit on the sheer side, but I reckon just one more coat, or maybe 2, it'll be fine. So the glittery ones are really nice, but I think they're designed to sort of more go over another colour, like a base colour. So I've done 3 swatches here. So we've got the black with number 12. There's that one over the top of it, which has come out really nice. We've then got the white with the shimmer white over the top of it. Again, looks really, really, really nice. I went in with number 9 and number 10 on that one, which is like a nude pink base with the pink sort of jelly glitter that has like the silver and pink glitter particles in it. So I think that's sort of more what these gels are designed for, is to go over the top of another colour. Unless you like the jelly sort of effect, then obviously it's fine, but they're just a bit sheer. There is a couple there that are like with that one. I just thought that was incredible, and you can just use that one on its own. You might as well use that one on its own. It'd be pointless putting another colour underneath it, but overall I think they're really good. So with the consistency, they all kind of varied. Like the purple one was obviously really thick and really lumpy, and there were some others like that one was quite sort of thin. They have all cured beautifully. I'm really happy with them. I think there's a good selection of colours and stuff here. They're all very unique. I wanted more shimmeries and more sparkly gel polishes, so I'm happy with them. I think they're really gorgeous colours as well. I think for the price that they are, so they've gone back up to £24 now for the set. They work out a better deal than Beetles gel polish, and you guys know that I love Beetles gel polish. I can't recommend them enough. But with Beetles gel polish, for instance, you can get a 20-piece set, so you get 20 colours, plus you also get a matte top coat, a gloss top coat and one base coat. So their colour bottles are only 5ml in their kits. And I've noticed that they've sort of been upping their prices a bit, and quite a lot of their kits are around the £27 mark now. So these actually work out a better deal because you get 8ml in all bottles, and also you get 2 base coats plus a file as well, so you get an extra bottle of base coat and an extra file plus bigger size colours for less money. I do think these are just as good quality. I know a lot of them are sheer, but I think that's kind of the point. Like the colours, like these sort of colours are more than pigmented enough. They are very similar to Beetles and I can't complain about those at all. And I think these ones are sort of meant to be quite sheer really, but like I said, you can just put them over the top of another colour, and I think that's kind of the point really. So I definitely think these are a good deal. I think they're a better deal than Beetles personally, which for me is, you know, that is a good compliment towards this gel polish kit, because I really do love my Beetles. I have like 6 or 7 different Beetles gel polish kits now, they're big ones, and I love them. I use them all the time. So for me to say that I think these are a better deal shows how much I do actually really like these. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. Like I said, they're £24 on Amazon. I will leave a link in my description box if you guys want to check them out for yourselves. I'm not too sure if they do any other kits. I've not really looked. This one was on a special deal at the time. Like I said, it was down to £20 on a one-day deal, and it also got £2 off voucher. So I got this kit for £18, which is an absolute bargain, but I still think the £24 at full price is a really good deal for what it is, and I'm just overall really happy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing swatches review of this kit. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to me already, I would really appreciate it if you did, and also turn on the little bell so you receive notifications every time I upload. But anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I love you all so much, and I shall see you in the next video. So bye.